Hello again, thank you for joining me on my channel. My name's David Charles, International Psychic Medium and White Witch, and today we're doing a reading for you, a short reading entitled What the Spirit World Want You to Know. We're looking at messages for you from the Spirit, and today we're going to do a 4-stack pick a card reading, and at the end of the readings, the 4 readings, we're going to move on to stage 23 of the Old England Tarot School Diploma course. Course designed by my partner and myself 20 odd years ago. Used to be a correspondence course, but of course things through the post are a bit outdated now, so it's on this internet tonight and today, or wherever you're watching this, and soon it will be available for you to download the whole thing. But today we're doing stage 23, which is the 9 of Cups, and it's one of the most positive cups card, any card really, you can have in a reading, so you'll enjoy that one. First of all, we're going to do a reading for you, a short reading called What the Spirit World Want You to Know. So stick with me and I'll get the cards ready for you in just a few seconds. Okay, I'm going to pick one of these pack of cards. There's 7 packs here. So which one do you think I would pick? Which one would you choose? Let me think. Let's try this one here. Take these crystals off there. All of these cards have been shuffled, but we'll give them a bit more. And we're going to look at what the Spirit World Want You to Know for the next few weeks, really. We won't put a time on it, and this is called a timeless reading. The psychics call them that because there are no dates on these readings. In other words, you can find this reading whenever you want to. You can find it today or next year. You'll find it when you're meant to find it, and of course you will be picking the cards. It won't resonate with all of you, but it will resonate with a lot of you. So 1, 2, sticking together here, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you get cards that stick together like that, a bit of talcum powder usually does the trick. So apologies about that. There we have 4 stacks of cards, little stacks of cards, and I want you to choose from 1 to 4. That's number 1, 2, 3 and 4. You can meditate on this, go with your lucky number, go with what feels right inside. Which number comes to mind? Which one do you fancy? 1, 2, 3 or 4. If you made your decision, we'll start. If not, pause the video. We'll start with number 1. There we are. Put 2, 3 and 4 up there for a moment. It's on your short reading. So, what the Spirit World Want You to Know, number 1, at the moment, is that you are possibly overdoing it, work-wise, and some of you are overdoing it because you don't have any work, and so you're making big efforts to gain work. A lot of you are struggling with work, and work seems to be, the Spirit World are concerned that work is the be-all and end-all at the moment. You're thinking about it all the time. A lot of you have some confusion around your career, number 1. As I said, not all of you. Confusion around your work and the fact that people at work may be getting the wrong end of the stick, or you may get the wrong appointments for interviews if you're trying to find work. Expect the unexpected. A lot of you are struggling, and there are some turbulent moments ahead of you in the next few weeks. Number 1, and a lot of you are lonely, and a special welcome I always say to anyone out there who's watching this alone. If you're watching this all on your own, a special welcome to you. I always say that because I mean it. But number 1, some of you have overwork in your reading, or over concentrating on work, or struggling to find work. It could be a bit of all 3. You may be overworking in your efforts to find work. There's confusion around your career. That's the main message. Your earthly life is indicated to have some confusion from your spirit guides. The spirit guides tell me to tell you that there may be some turbulence coming soon. This turbulence, like in all psychic readings, is needed. You ain't going to like it, but it's needed. It will get rid of all the rubbish. I always say it's a bit like when you put the bins out for the bin men. You're taking out the rubbish. This turbulence will not be pleasant. Don't fear it, but it's something you'll be glad about later. A lot of you, number one, are not sleeping properly, not surprisingly, because it's not the best reading I've seen for a while. but it ends up okay. But some of you, number one, are not sleeping properly. I see you alone at night with your worries for company. This is not good for you. What are you worried about? There's nothing here to suggest real disasters, but I'm only looking a few weeks ahead. There is turbulence, and I think, number one, a lot of you will know what I mean. I think you're going through some turbulent times right now. I believe the spirit guides have guided you to watch this reading. They've guided you to pick number one, to warn you, to expect the unexpected regarding your career, to expect people getting the wrong messages, to expect you to be confused, getting the wrong phone numbers, maybe the wrong emails, the wrong end of the stick. They're expecting you, the spirit guides are expecting you to be overdoing it and concentrating possibly too much on work. Not necessarily career, but work. You may be just doing too much work around the house, perhaps. You're not sleeping well and you're worried. I see things regarding movement, which can mean moving jobs, and it can also mean moving house or moving your location. It can be just holiday. But the end of the reading is better than the beginning. Looking at this card here, movement, anything to do with property, number one, is good. It's positive. So if you work in the property sector, you should be doing okay. If you're looking for work in that area as well, I believe that there will be reason for you to celebrate soon. So whatever you're worrying about, number one, I don't think it's going to last forever, maybe a few weeks, and I think things will pick up and you'll look back and say, David was right. The spirit world are guiding you and they want you to stop worrying. Easy for me to say, I know I always say this, very easy for me to say, not easy for you to do, but try not to worry, try not to get confused around your career and your thoughts about work. Decide what you want to do if you can and aim for that. If you can't get it, then at least you tried. It's better to fail than not to have tried, because if you don't try, you're not going to get anywhere. Expect some turbulence that I think some of you are already going through. It should clear the way for better things coming up soon. You need to stop worrying, especially at night when you're supposed to be sleeping. Stop staying up too late. Look after yourself. I see you alone with your worries for company, as I said. The spirit world are concerned that you're worrying too much. There's always cause for concern, of course there is, but you may be worrying just a little bit too much, and things, the old cliche, are never as bad as they seem. And I hope that you're okay, number one, and you stop worrying. But thank you for watching this with me. Please click like if you like it, and share me with your friends on social media. Please subscribe to my channel. And if you want a proper reading, a full-length reading, go to my website, davidcharlespsychic.com. Okay? Now then, we're going to do number two. If you chose number two, this is for you. Right. Well, you can see the strength card here. That has quite a few meanings, depending on what surrounds it. It means that you have strength, number two, but it can also mean that you're going to need some strength. And you're going to need one word, and that word is determination. This is not necessarily about your career, this is about your general life. A lot of you are meeting a person who will guide you, a very gifted, spiritual, clever, maybe not spiritual, but a very gifted, clever person who is capable of being successful at anything that he or she chooses to do. Anything. If they had a new job on Monday, they'd be good at it. You're guided by a man on this level, not a spirit guide, although the spirit guides are with you, of course they are. That's why we're doing this. A lot of you, number two, are animal lovers. A lot of you, I believe, care more about animals than you do about people. I think some of you, number two, are stubborn, and I don't think it's a bad thing. I think you may need to be at the moment, and don't be pushed around. Not bullied, I don't mean that, but you seem to be having people giving you their opinions, and you're going to get so many that you don't need them. Go with your own thoughts. The spirit guides are with you. That's why they got you to pick this number two and to call and to watch this video tonight. Today or tonight, whenever you pick to choose to use it. You're guided by an older lady in spirit who has been a good woman when she was on this plane. She has been a mother, she's been a grandmother, she may be someone you know, maybe your grandmother or mother, but it's somebody, I hope it's not anyone you've lost too soon, but it's somebody who's on the other side who's looking after you. This person, I believe, number 2, used to give you advice when she was on this side. She could be stern, she could be strict, but she knew what was best for you, and you may be missing her. It could be a man, but I think most of you will find that it's a lady. I believe, number 2, that your levels of stress have been very high, and I think they're going down. I think a lot of you have got at least one child. I'm picking up a child here, and I think 1 or 2 of you, number 2, have a child in spirit, maybe a termination or maybe a miscarriage or something similar. Of course, you don't always know about that. You can, I say often, conceive one starry night and lose the baby the next morning and not ever know about it. But I do see a baby in spirit for a lot of you, number 2, and that can mean, well, it will almost always mean that the baby waits in the wings until the time is right for you to bring him or her on the stage. In other words, when the baby was lost, the timing wasn't right. So it's nothing to, if you had a termination, it's nothing to feel guilty about. The timing was not right, but it will be soon. Some of you will be having babies in the future. Some of you have babies in spirit waiting in the wings. So I think you're animal lovers. You need to be stubborn. You need to hold your ground, number 2. Don't be pushed around emotionally. As I said, it's not a bullying thing, but it could be emotional blackmail and that kind of thing. You will be guided by a man or lady on this side of life who is clever, talented, almost magical, gifted, a person that can do anything that he or she puts their mind to, and they want you to do the same. Listen to your spirit guides, especially what appears to be an older lady who was a mum or a grandma or both, well, obviously both, when she was on this side of life. Your stress levels are going down, and those of you with a child, and some of you will have many children, but I think your youngest child, or if you've only got one, your only child, will be linked, number 2, to lowering your stress levels, to calming you down, which is unusual because most children wind you up. But I think that they're going to help you unwind. So nothing quite as concerning as some of the number 1 reading, but even that was okay at the end. I think you need to be steadfast, is that the good word? Steady, use your inner strength in there, your inner strength in your mind, your strength physically if you're a man especially. Look out for guidance from someone who is so gifted, it's unbelievable. Listen to the spirit guides, because one of them is with you right now as I speak, right now at this moment. You may be in the car, you may be in a house, you may be in an old building, you may be in a brand new one, but there is a lady in spirit with you now. And your stress levels will go down. And I believe, number 2, that some of you have a baby in spirit who is waiting for the right moment for you to conceive again and bring this baby into this beautiful world that we live in. So, thank you for watching that. Please share me with your friends on social media. Click like, that thumbs up thing. And subscribe to my channel if you would. And if you click the bell icon, you'll be notified every time I upload a new video, which is very regularly at the moment. Again, a special welcome to you if you're all on your own. If you want a proper reading, a full-length reading, go to my website, davidcharlespsychic.com. If you can't book me there, if I'm too busy, one of my team that work for me will help you, and they're all brilliant, and they need to be, or they won't get in my team. So, davidcharlespsychic.com if you want a full-length reading over the phone from anywhere in the world. If you chose number 3, thank you for waiting. I hope you ran it on. This is for you. The messages from Spirit for you today, number 3, for the next few weeks. It is a general reading, as I keep saying. It won't apply to everybody. You can always go away for a week or 2 and come back and pick a different number, or go to one of my other readings, because there's plenty of them on the website. And as I keep saying, in a few minutes after these readings, we're carrying on with the Old England Tarot School Diploma course, and we're on stage 23 already, which is the 9 of Cups. Wonderful card, love it, you'll love it. I love all the tarot cards. Number 3, there is a job offer for lots of you. There you are. You see that card that card shows a man or a lady being shown a paper. This could be a contract. It's to do with money as well, income, Three of Pentacles. It can be a contract for new work. It can be a plan they want you to look at, that they want you to do. That means that number 3, that somebody thinks you're brilliant and they want the best and they want you. They're coming after you. You may not be looking for them. They may be looking for you. They may be trying to steal you from where you work. You may not want to go, but it's good for your confidence. It's definitely good for your ego. And some of you, number 3, have so much going on at the moment. The world is your oyster. And you may be traveling, and I think if you do take the new job, you may have to travel more, excuse me, or you may have to move house and location completely, at least for a short time anyway. I think that a lot of you will take this offer, and it won't be applying to all of you, but a lot of you will be offered new work because they believe that you are the best. So you must be good at something. I'm not sure what all of it is. Of course, there's a lot of you out there. You've got everything you want coming your way, number 3, for the next few weeks. The spirit guides have no real bad warnings for you at all. There are no dodgy goings on. I think they wanted you to listen to this video. They wanted you to choose number 3 to reassure you that things will improve soon. And quite a lot as well, quite dramatically. A lot of you, number 3, will be studying. Now this may be that the new work you're taking on will involve learning new skills. But a lot of you, number 3, are also teaching, because the word education comes into this reading. Education can mean you're learning. Education can mean that you're passing on your skills to somebody else. And you're passing on your skills, some of you, to someone young, talented, colourful, charismatic. The word charisma comes to this chap or lady. Charisma that not many people have. When they walk in a room, they light it up. If there's a party going on, they'll be the ones that get invited because people want them around. They're popular. Now, of course, number 3, I may be picking up you. It may be you that is popular. It may be you that's the life and soul of the party. But it's definitely you, number 3, that will be involved in learning and or both possibly teaching. So bear that in mind. You're going to be sought after if you haven't already been. Think about it. Take a chance if you want. If you don't want the job, don't do it. You don't have to do it. But it is a good opportunity coming your way. And I see that some of you, number 3, lately have been feeling a bit empty. You've been looking at the world and thinking, is that it? It may be to do with the coronavirus. But I think a lot of you are like it anyway. You feel that something is missing. Now, normally, in a psychic reading, if the feeling of something missing is indicated, it quite often means excuse me, that the missing thing is true love. So are you looking for love, number 3? If you are, go to one of my other readings about love, because there's plenty of them on my channel. Or you can ring me on davidcharlespsychic.com. That's my website. If I'm not free, one of my good team that work for me will help you, and they're the best you can get. The elite, I call them. My team of psychics, they're good people. So, number 3, a possible job offer that you're maybe not expecting. Somebody may be trying to steal you from where you work. You may have to travel more than you have been. You may have to travel and you may have to move, if only temporarily. You may have to live in a hotel or something for a while when it comes to this new work. You're mixing with a man or a lady who has charisma. Remember that word. They light up the room when they walk in. They're lively, they're alive, they love life. They're good at things and they're coming into your life, and it could be a really good new friend for you. I don't think it's love. I think that'll be sorted out in a different way. I think you're looking at an emptiness or have been recently feeling something missing, and this could just be the challenge that you're looking for. Some of you, I think, are not being stretched enough. I think some of you are overqualified for what you do and you need something to test you out, and I think you'll enjoy it. So number 3, thank you for listening to that. The best reading of the 4 so far. Please subscribe and click like and share me with your friends on social media. And if you want a reading, I said go, if you can, to my website davidcharlespsychic.com. You can book a reading with me from anywhere in the world on the telephone. So if you pick number 4, you've been hanging around a long time. Let's hope you ran the tape on. This is for your number 4. what the spirit world want you to know at the moment. And they've got you to pick number 4. And I think they've got you to look at this video today. You may have found it accidentally. I hope you stick with me and subscribe. Number 4, you have some money coming. And I'm sure that not all of you are aware of this. Some of you will be. A lump sum of money is predicted in the next few weeks to come your way, and it's a lump sum of money that you need to keep hold of. You're going to need it. Don't be over generous, because that's part of your trait, and it is with lots of people that have these readings. Most spiritual people are very generous people, I find, and if you're having these readings like this, then you're probably a spiritual person. You do have high stress levels in the coming weeks, number 4, so keep the stress levels down if you can. If you're due a few days off, then take them. If you can get a break at the weekend, go and be pampered and spoiled, have a massage, or get your nails done if you're a girl, or have a haircut if you're a chap, or go down the pub. You need to unwind, number 4. It's not urgent, it's not desperate, you are just a little bit stressed. And I think you'll know why. Now, you've got some money coming at number 4, but you're also dealing with a man or a lady who is linked to money. He or she could be a banker, someone that's quite wealthy, might live on a yacht or something, could be an accountant. There's something to do with money, success and elitism. They've got success written all over them. They look successful, they're smart, they're clean. They may wear jeans, but they wear them in a smart way. They look clean and fresh and crispy, and they're good, and they're coming your way soon. You may already know them, and they're okay. And I think number 4, as the weeks unfold now, the spirit world know, and you may not believe this because there's no way they could know, but I think the spirit world, number 4, know that you are thinking of giving up something. Are you thinking of giving up your romance? Are you thinking of giving up gambling or smoking? Are you thinking of giving up your job? It doesn't ever mean that you will, but it means you're thinking about it. You may do it, doesn't mean you have to. I believe you're considering, number 4, walking away from a situation, and I think you've been thinking about it for a while. You may not do it, but it's on your mind. It's preoccupying your mind when you wake up in the mornings. Should I give up this thing? Should I walk away and start again? Should I walk away to take some pressure off me? What's the answer? The answer is, I'm afraid, with you. I cannot guide you there because I may tell you the wrong thing, or you may say I've told you the wrong thing. But you've got some money coming, number 4, that you need to keep. Your stress levels need to be lowered a little bit, nothing urgent. You're meeting a lady or a man who is linked to money, wealth, success, possibly business, possibly a managing director of something, very skillful, maybe to do with your work. It's not a work reading, it's what the spirits want you to know, but work has come up in some of these readings. And I believe, number 4, that you're thinking about giving something up. I'm not sure what it is. Are you thinking of giving up your lover, I wonder? Are you thinking of just giving up trying for something you've been trying for? Don't let things get you down. If you don't have to give this thing up, don't do it yet. Wait a bit. Wait till you know for sure. Don't give it up if you're not sure. If in doubt, do now. That's what they say up north in England. If you're in any doubt, don't do anything. Then you can't make a mistake. You can always choose later. So number 4, pretty good time for you coming up. But I don't think you've anything to worry about. Just get your stress levels down a little bit. Please subscribe to my channel and click like and all that thumbs up stuff, and share me with your friends on social media, and click the bell icon if you'd like to be notified when I upload new videos. And especially, again, a special welcome and thank you to those of you who watch this all on your own or lonely. Now, in a few moments, we're going to do stage 23 already of the Old England Tarot School Diploma course, a free course for you, starting in a few seconds. I'm going to get everything ready for you. You might want to get a pen and paper, make a few notes, and we're doing the 9 of Cups, and I'll see you in just a few seconds. Welcome back. Thank you for staying with me, and now we're doing stage 23 of the Old England Tarot School Diploma course, a course designed by me and my partner 20 odd years ago, and today stage 23 involves this chap here, the Nine of Cups. Fantastic card. I've got to use notes because this is very intense and I don't want to leave things out, so I'll use the notes that I wrote with my partner all those years ago. The Nine of Cups, one of the most productive, one of the most harmonious cards you can get, or that can appear in any reading really. The Nine of Cups suggests strong feelings of inner contentment. There'll be a sense of overwhelming happiness, and that is infectious as well with this card. Any obstacles or difficulties have now reached a successful conclusion. Balance, satisfaction are all made the most of. A truly happy and productive time. What a wonderful card. Take advantage of this good phase in your life, because chances and opportunities like this, of this nature, don't happen very often. They're quite rare. Money, prosperity and victory, yes, victory, are all indicated with this card. The man with the Nine of Cups, there he is, seems like the cat that ate the canary. The canary is a pet, strictly off limits. So he's, especially to hungry cats. The cat manages to catch one and is feeling pretty good about it. This feeling with the Nine of Cups is pure indulgence and self-satisfaction. So I'm sure you know what this means, what it's getting at. The sign of delight, the senses, the sights, the sounds, the tastes, the feelings. It's a good card. It encourages you to seek out pleasure for your body in every way. You can communicate with the natural world as well, the body of the Mother Earth. She too delights in sharing her abundance. On a personal level, the Nine of Cups indicates contentment with the way that things are. Notice how the man is confident. He's got his arms folded, he's got a smile on his face, as if he's saying, look at all my cups, aren't they wonderful? He's got it, aren't things great? Sometimes it's nice to sit back and revel in the knowledge that all is right with the world, but a word of caution, as with most things. You may feel tempted to overindulge at the cost of someone else, and that is something you mustn't do. Like the mischievous cat. He feels great at the time, but sooner or later the feathers are discovered around his lips, the feathers of the canary. He's been caught. Pursuit of pleasure without regard for consequences is never satisfying in the long run. That's what this card is saying. It's good, but it comes with warnings. In many traditions with the tarot, this card is known as a wish card. It shows that your wish will come true, a wonderful prospect, but remember your fairy tale lessons when you were a kid. You must be sure you know what you really want and accept responsibilities that go with them. Remember Cinderella? She had to be back by midnight. Something good does not last forever. If that's the case, if you enjoy all this stuff, enjoy the good fortune. Some of the key words with this are emotional contentment, fulfillment, happiness, and as I said, the wish card. Key words means achieving what you desire, having your wish fulfilled, obtaining your goal, getting what you think you want, having your dream come true, indulging, being a little smug, feeling satisfied, enjoying the situation just as it is really, feeling pleased as punch, getting results you'd hoped for, and being contented, enjoying your senses as well, experiencing luxury, savouring a delicious meal perhaps, appreciating the art, making love, relaxing, experiencing beauty, enjoying physical exertion. It's a fantastic card, but there are warnings. As I said, don't overindulge at the cost of someone else. So that's the bit that I can tell you now. This will all be written down for you to download soon. As I keep saying, it's a massive project, but when it's finished, you'll be able to download all of this course with a lot more than this, of course. So thank you for watching me today, or whenever you're watching. Please subscribe, click the like button and share me with your friends. And if you want to be notified when I upload new videos, click the bell icon. And if you need a proper psychic reading, a full length one, you can contact me on my website and book me there on davidcharlespsychic.com. If I'm not free, one of the team that work for me will look after you, and they are very good. So next time we're going to do stage 24 of the Old England Tarot School Diploma course, A free course where you'll learn more about tarot than you can anywhere else. There's no books that have the stuff we have here. You can't learn it. The tarot will be your guide, your companion, your friend. It will help you. The tarot, believe me, can change your life for the better completely. And you'll love it. And as I keep saying, if you don't love the tarot, you probably won't learn the course. You can heal with tarot. You can help your friends. You can do witchcraft with tarot. You can do healing, as I said. So stick with us. Stage 23 next time. I will look forward to seeing you then. And I'll catch you later. Bye bye.